I'm gonna be reacting to David Ortiz. He's gonna be in the basketball fall. He's gonna be elected, or he says here, electing to Baseball Hall of Fame. Which that's kind of shocking.
We're going to turn now to a big win overnight for Big Papi. Boston Red Sox legend David Ortiz elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame, but two of the games all.
I wonder what people are going up to his fans, and I think they must have been happy that he's in the Hall of Fame. I think his family members must be happy about him. I wonder how much money he's gonna get. I wonder how much how happy he's going to be.
All-time greats Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens shut out again. TJ Holmes has more on the celebration and controversy. Good morning, TJ.
Hey there, Robin. Good to see that face of yours again. And yes, like you said, shut out again and possibly shut out for good. The way this works, players get 10 years they're eligible to be on the Hall of Fame ballot.
That's nice. 10 years. That's an interesting fact. 10 years on the Hall of Fame. I think it's gonna be more since he's really good player, baseball player.
If you don't get in after 10 years, then you're off the ballot. Well, for the 10th year in a row, the voters have rejected Roger Clemens and the guy considered maybe the greatest hitter of all time, Barry Bonds. But in their first...
Barry Bonds, why couldn't I think they should pick those two players and him included as well. But I think they pick him because he's one of the best. David Ortiz.
Chance to consider Big Papi? Well, he's in.
Yes! Big Papi has reason to celebrate this morning. Red Sox slugger David Ortiz, now a first ballot Hall of Famer, selected in his...
What a great celebration there was over there. Him and his friends' family. It's a good way to celebrate with champagne. It's a good way. I would be happy if I was in the Hall of Fame. I would bounce. I would do it. I would be so happy.
His first year of eligibility and is now the youngest current Hall of Famer.
It's a wonderful honor to be able to get in on my first rodeo. It's something that is very special to me.
Known as Big Papi, he rallied the city and won hearts in the wake of the Boston.
They should have picked him, and those are people cheering up for him. I think that's the people cheering up for him.
Marathon bombings, leading the Red Sox that year to a World Series title, their third.
David Ortiz got in because he was a great player and a big personality, and that is a winning combination. Hall of Fame.
This is what people, I think this more sports broadcasters, sport commentators. This is what people should think, that he's a really good player, and I think he's a really good player.
Voting.
And Bonds, 756! But baseball's home run king has been shut out and possibly for good. Barry Bonds not elected to the Hall of Fame.
It's kind of sad for Barry Bonds, and then for that person didn't get elected, but I'm happy for him that he got elected.
He was plagued by steroid scandals during his career, and he's now not alone. One of 4 baseball legends to fall short on their...
What a dumb way to not get elected for Hall of Fame, to use steroids. That's the number one thing. You shouldn't use steroids for anything. Steroids is bad for you.
Final shot at sports' highest honor, including Roger Clemens, who amassed more than 350 career wins and a record 7 Cy Young Awards. But he also couldn't outrun accusations that he used performance-enhancing drugs, allegations both he and Bonds have repeatedly denied.
Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens, incredible players.
The good thing about David Ortiz is that he didn't use drugs. That's why he got in the Hall of Fame. The other people cheated and they used steroids and drugs.
All-time great player.
Yeah, that's all the video.